Music Monday, we live. Let's go straight to it. I say R.o.j.o presenting some powerful artists. Salute to all the artists who's going to be highlighted today. Let's go straight to S.I.T.H, Sick in the Head. Let's rock.
Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. S.I.T.H.
You brothers under the umbrellas ride. I'm 747 fly. Who the hell am I? Sick in the head. I get down to the brother side. Doing my numbers like that with 7 sides. Ripping the rig, you dig, but I'll never die. Never mind. Playing out in the repertoire. Where your head forever fall. Ill since I was a swimming. Individual swimming out of my pops and in my mom. You gon' need a bigger palm to be triggered on the for real. That for show, for show. And so we still rock your show for show. I don't know what you thought. I get busy like tech support while you strap behind your back like breast support. Hope that you know how to aim for your breast be short. You got a gang, I got an empire. You got a duck, we in here. Thick, y'all peach busted, which in here, yeah. Run from the men from the aisle. 1 for the rig, 2 for the lifestyle. 3 for the future, 4 for the right now. Right now, doing it right now. All you rigs up, never a chance for what you don't and see. And it can go down. In the spots when a nigga and it can go down. How to rap when a nigga and it can go down. And it never stops in the...
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, it is, man. They say that a man's character is judged by how he treats those that can do nothing for him or to him. Those that can do something for him represent money, and those that can do something to him represent violence.
Yeah.
9 lights.
Native. Rafe said them streets ain't for everybody. A gun on me is like a 2-piece on a jelly body. See, I was raised you could get fronto from any Yaki. So many got me, I hit them like, is you ready? Sloppy toppy on staircase. Hair 8 ghetto birds over residential airspace. Their taste of the share chases the flavor on these mixtapes. The same reason why Hov rich and Biggie was always with Mace. On Soul and Fabulous tapes. My first friend was Breeze. He was tied back then. Made the EMP team. We was 5 black gems. A pretty simple formula, you know, get high rap send. Put in Auto Crisis and Karma Dynasty. Madman. Never meant to hurt the woman I did. More focus on what they would do to me than what they would do for me. Gotta watch where I'm putting my kids. I don't wanna be no kind of news story or came with a noose on me.
I'm not playing with you, Kane.
Straight in the juice, pour me an 1/8 in the deuce, whatever that means. I just like to see the colors mixed like crack screens. Trash heaps in the warehouse on Stanley Ave. That can't be bad, it's only asthma, yo, you can't be mad. Then shorty walk by with the money where her panties at. Somebody pull up in the hoopty, tell her hand me that. And granny lacks the patience to raise kids like she would, but sheesh, they wouldn't be shit like these kids in these hoods. Them young boys be wildin', all this money and violence. Them young boys be wildin', all this money and violence. Real talk is fake, cause real killers move in silence. Possibly poverty is a prison without a high fence. High rent for no space, them hipsters got no taste. Where the girls with the toe paint and the big butts that rotate. They killed us, a cold case, that culture that's so weight. But more than that, that bold face. Type of love the po-po hate, shut it down. Labor Day parade used to be all day, but they cut it down. $4 for a corn up and down. Let the creativity flow. We need us some faucets. If the express was local, could it speed up the process? 41 shots if you reach for your wallet. Don't walk on no stairwells, the Renee suite for the projects. An arm around the throat is not a chokehold in context. Surrender or die now, a military concept. I'm just sipping my tea. Project keep bumping, grandma not missing a beat. Looking to see that something is different this week. But probably ain't much change, we live to the beat. Yo, I ain't asked for this task, it was given to me.
You can take it up with the sun. Hey yo son, hey yo son. Tell him I'm scorching the cucumber dudes. Cooler than Mr. Frosty, cooler than your goons and platoons of buffoons. Smoother than the tune of funk, jazz and blues. I laugh you lose. Go ahead, pass the news. This just in, your staff was abused when we rushed in. We did it like nothing. My class don't allow disruptions. We got this, no discussions. We trust in the Lord cause we're blessed with intelligence. Deal with the real and ignore the irrelevance. You're insignificant, I rap mad magnificent with the sensational verbal persuasional. If you got a question, just ask what you waiting for. That's not what you said online, what you playing for. If you ask me, I'ma tell y'all what I'm praying for and what I'm waiting for.
Yo, you ill, man. So why you ain't on, man? Why you ain't on? Where the champagne at?
Sick of all the lies, I need the goddamn truth. Yeah, I want the goddamn truth.
I like that rush though. Yeah, the way. Yo, you take that, you go work out or everything. Trust me, you feel everything.
You took a shot of what? What you guys just took a shot of, man?
The spring. Breath of life. Breath of life, real talk. I like you that ad placement on the floor.
You see the ad placement? Breath of life.
Whole pioneers in the building, you know, mobilizing communities with a Z anywhere.
What it's about.
Exactly. Yeah, right?
And y'all already know what time it is. When I say tax lean, I need y'all to say tax deed. Y'all ready? Tax lean? Tax deed. Tax lean? DJ, let's
Sick of it. Yeah, man, I bless them straight up. I met them know, you know. But there you again.
Those invigilers trying to stop my flow, yeah. Non-believers wanna stop my progress. Invigilers trying to stop my flow, yeah. Them not serious, so I know this. Invigilers, are you serious? Ooh, I totally understand what you see in us. Oh, those non-believers, are you serious? Hopping with Blackstream, time taking lit, that's right. Don't like my shit, that's fine. I'm gonna keep on climbing, back to the streets we grinding. Stack, gonna keep that piling anywhere you go. I will never fold out about the code. Told them that I'm coming for that payback. You buy little money, I need big bank. On my hundreds intact, 2010s, let it all stack. I make a couple meals instead of fall back. If the love ain't real, then I'm off that. All facts, dog trash, cars back, and no dropbacks. Lately I've been busy after trapping in and getting off backs. Run it, fans they keep on buzzing. Hate that they keep on coming. Hate till I straight turn glutton. Play like it ain't about nothing. Extra clip, so I keep on dumping. It's nothing front and I don't do. I don't really trust the fucks with you. Can't let niggas get too comfortable. Why you think we got this arsenal? That 357 heavy, ready, deadly. Leave dudes ready, Betty. Catch a couple hobbles in the belly. Niggas act tough, turn jelly. You know where I'm at, come and get me. Really gotta walk for the envy. Gotta cut them off like machete. Only real ones come with me. Yeah, I put it on for my city. Feel me? Litty. Hopping it with Blackstream. Time taking lit, that's right. Don't like my shit, that's fine. I'm gonna keep on climbing. Back to the streets we grinding. Stack, gonna keep that piling anywhere you go. I will never fold out about the code. Told them that I'm coming for that payback. Hopping it with Blackstream. Time taking lit, that's right. Don't like my shit, that's fine. I'm gonna keep on climbing. Back to the streets we grinding. Stack, gonna keep that piling anywhere you go. I will never fold out about the code. Told them that I'm coming for that payback. What did we talk about? If it ain't about it, take it running out the numbers. Winning, we don't really need to kick it. Still, there really be no competition. See you come up and they start to switch it. See your man, I turn to opposition. See, I started with no pot to pissin'. Now the shit me coming vacuum seal. Buy your boat, get a package deal. Rent the patch and always at the bills. Gotta get the stack up to a $500,000. Chasing clout, don't mean the cloud is real. Grind it out, thought he doubted me. Got them packs, just ask for me. Price is cheap, that we cheap. Gasoline, cash machine, count it up, back to me. A masterpiece, pack a piece. If you wanna pack the beat, trust I'm all about that. I ain't letting shit slide. Niggas, they be bitch tied, dick ride. We don't do that ever. This grind got better. Big times get better. Yeah, boy, that's pressure. Yeah, boy, that's pressure. Hop in the whip, let's ride. Time to get lit, that's right. Feel me? Don't let me shit, that's fine. I'm gonna keep on climbing. Back to the streets, we grinding, stacking power. Hop in the whip, let's ride. Time to get lit, that's right. Don't let my shit, that's fine. I'm gonna keep on climbing. Back to the streets, we grinding, stacking to keep that piling anywhere you go. I will never fold out about the code. Told them that I'm coming for that payback. Hop in the whip, let's ride. Time to get lit, that's right. Don't let my shit, that's fine. I'm gonna keep on climbing. Back to the streets, we grinding, stacking to keep that piling anywhere you go. I will never fold out about the code. Told them that I'm coming for that payback. Coming for that payback.
Hello, my name is Kaba Hiawatha Kamene. I'm an educator. I am retired from the New York City Board of Education, and I have taught from early childhood straight through college, including PhD candidates. It is my belief that education is the passport to the future. And when I say education, I'm speaking of formal education.
Yeah, it's your man Morocco. I'm here with my man Neset, and we talking about making moves. It's the movement. It's monumental, making things happen on a day-to-day, no slacking, you know what I'm saying? And we here at Green Studio NYC representing hard body. You get ready for this movement. My man Neset here to represent. Tell him what it's all about. Yeah.
The movement is the truth, I'ma never lie. The movement on the shirt, I'ma stay fly. Life is hard, we just gotta get by. The movement is the truth and that you can't deny. The movement is the truth and I'ma never lie. The movement on the shirt, I'ma stay fly. Life is hard, we just gotta get by. The movement is the truth and that you can't deny. Meta on my shirt and it's looking like the Matrix. I'm standing tall and I'm looking like I'm 8'6". You know it's the truth, so you can never hate this. I'm achieving what I want, getting everything that I desire. I don't need to flaunt, cause the movement's on fire. I'm in this game and I'm never gonna retire. Man, these rappers got old souls, they ass expired. The movement is the truth, I'ma never lie. The movement on the shirt, I'ma stay fly. Life is hard, we just gotta get by. The movement is the truth and that you can't deny. The movement is the truth and I'ma never lie. The movement on the shirt, I'ma stay fly. Life is hard, we just gotta get by. The movement is the truth and that you can't deny. 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 I hope y'all understand, I came from the bottom. You know I got the upper hand. About to count another band. Flipping through that cash, got that cash on demand. Rappers talking money, but ain't really doing shit. They ain't doing this the movement. This a marathon, who you running with? We had enough of that, and we had enough of this. And you keep talking shit, like I know you ain't legit. And my people come after you, you know you in that pit. I just rap, I don't freestyle, cause my style ain't free. This the Rap Panthers, I'm the new Huey P. Get it? The movement is the truth, I'ma never lie.
When was the first time you knew you was God? You knew you was God. You knew you was God.
The first time that I knew that I was God. First time that I knew I was God. The first time that I knew that I was God. First time. First time.
My first eye perceives everything different now. Remember, I need Stephen Biko can write the style. I see the danger now, so I flow accordingly. These haters and provocateurs still recording me. See, I questioned everything as a young voice. After proper observation, you make proper choice. Started my God course when I first read Urugu. Saying go for back to self, nothing left to do. Used to be comfy in this makes what they call life. Gotta apply what I know, get my vibration right. Before I knew I had 9 chakras to line up. I made the honor roll, but couldn't get my mind up. It's all by design, they could never teach the youth. They don't go back far enough before sojourner's truth. So I am living proof, Kundalini elevates. I'm cool, I'm in the mic, the mouth resuscitate. Forevermore I'm awake, I made a diet check. With teachings up at Hotep, I will resurrect. The ancestors is using me and speak to y'all. And when I hit the booth for the first time, I knew I was God.
The first time that I knew that I was God. First time that I knew I was God. The first time that I knew that I was God. First time. First time.
Master this language of bastards at age 3. Deciphering melodies on keys that spoke to me. God and goddess, they wrote to me. In the language of symbology, African prodigy. Are you following me? But why did they lie to me? My father served in their wars to come home to these shores and be buried in a military funeral. They spent 21 bullets and rifles, and my family standing around trifling, crying eyeballs, and I'm presented with a ceremonial 2-dimensional pyramid. Soldier said, "This is your flag, son." I'm 4 years old. And I tell him, that ain't my flag. My flag is red, black, and green. The look in his eye, I now know he saw the God in me. But with no rites of passage, the void is massive. Becoming God is a process, not an event. Been since the womb of the divine, inclined to believe I was conceived to retrieve the mind of the righteous scribes and tribes left behind. Manifested and tested, revealed through the signs. You are God, act accordingly. But when did I know? When I see my daughter look at me.
I first thought of God as distant, way up in the sky. I know when I looked in the mirror, I saw him eye to eye. Didn't know the I and I resided in the depths of me. Through the seas of X Clan and PE was sown in me. I started dealing with brothers and sisters, ABA, DR, Clark, Dan, and Browder, all paved the way. Day to day, on the data, y'all, I meditated. And when I spoke, the knowledge naturally radiated. From the pineal solar plexus, the DNA. I see in high def color, others see in gray. The message has become clearer. It used to be hard, but when I look in the mirror now, I know I see God. The first time that I knew that I was God. First time that I knew I was God.
patient. Yeah. Doctor, patient. Yeah. We just some dope rhyming, folk with some old timing, hoping to go diamond, broken some hoes, timing, climbing out of this pit, trying to spit. Me and my clique, built from the floor, we laid a brick. The patient and the doctor, one and the same, sick in the head. I talk to myself to hear myself explain to myself it's insane and highly confidential. Me, myself, and the listener, therapist, pad and pencil, young and perverted. Pornography had me converted, it became an addictive burden. I seen women uncertain, put it before what was important. Preoccupied inside my boredom, irritated when peer pressure and puberty was calling. In junior high, I became stiff but couldn't call it. I was walking in the dark till I was falling, and that's the first time I ever said it in song. The darkest part of me to ever live on. That's why I called for the doctor, patient relations. I need myself to see myself, to free myself, to be myself, so I can make it. I was born naked, walking through life, feeling exposed, and people who ran me over wanted me to explode. Loosening screws, my anger was seduced in the schools. Constantly nervous, talking to females, my guilt was surface. It wasn't until the music where I felt the sense of purpose. I felt for the people like me, like this life wanted to hurt us. The only thing porn did was give me sex tips. The side effects from masturbation had me acting reckless. See, I forget a lot, I hide a lot, I hurt a lot, I hate a lot, I think a lot, I hold a lot in to keep the crazy out. Dealt with my bullying, peers thought I might kill him, and I contemplated it when them jumpers made me the victim. That's why I had the knife, that's why I'm steady stressing, but also that's why I even brought rapping into question. That's why my loyalties lie in whatever I'm repping. That's why this project is mainly my therapy session, and I'm the doctor, page.
Good morning to you, the birds are chirping.
Wake up, wake up,
to you, the birds are chirping.
Wake up, wake up,
to you, the birds are chirping.
wake up, wake up,
to you, the birds are chirping.
wake up, wake up.
To you, the birds are chirping.
Open your eyes, don't you see what you have here? Just open your mind, I'ma teach. I'm like Blackbeard, see some people sleep, rest, no rest is so last year. A fair share, who down to get kinky like black hair, that lust in the air. What you want to do? Grown man and gal, them who bodies want to move. No Versace on my shoes, so what you trying to prove? When I break out of my groove, I'm like MJ, how I'm smooth, criminal decibels. My we in critical decibels, I'm fleeing, my dick is professional. Just me and my cookies a festival, yes, extra drinks, etc. I'ma make them jump like Kestra, we gon' light them up like Hestrucks. Throw the east and west up, really though, cause ain't no party like a party till the morning. Smoke till I pass out, hardly any warning. Long as it's small shit, I stay up like all in. So break sun and call in to wake up, you all with. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Shout out to my ladies with the afros and headlocks, chocolate or mocha or in between in my cash box. Got the pistol in my pants, tingling, baby. I got that new Bugatti car keys jingling, baby. Booty looking healthy in that sundress. I'm impressed enough to wanna see you undressed. Pour another bottle with that hard liquor, let up the split. Get twisted with me, goddamn, your body done got me stiff. The after party got the birds chirping. I see you, I wanna watch you bust it wide open like two desert eagles right in front of me and my people. Hands down, bad as fuck. I got the morning wood for a woodpecker when the ass is up. Look at her tail feather jiggle like gelatin. When I explode, I hope my mouth can hold loads like pelicans. The weed got her choking, she smoking cold medicine. Morning is bright cause my Benjamin's calling medicine. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up.
With his eyes wide shut, an ear to a candle and his half fried up. Little blood on the floor, nothing we can't mop up. Got his mother and his brother on some throat slit shit. Cause I asked him for the money and he ain't give a shit.
you another bottle. You gotta get you another bottle. You gotta get you another bottle. So I pulled up outside the club and met a chick from Tennessee. We sparked the buzz, we start to dub. Next thing you know, all eyes on me. So I proceed to take the lead, cause when I lead, people proceed. Which allows me to proceed. Miss Tennessee was digging me. What you gonna do when the Nouveau's supposed to run out? What you gonna do when the Hailey's supposed to run out? What you gonna do when the Patrol is supposed to run out? What you gonna do? Gotta get you another bottle. Gotta get you another bottle.
Yes, thank you.
Gotta get you another bottle.
Still I'm so fresh. To impress, I dress too dirty with a buckle and say, what you wanna do?
She wanna dance till she leaves her shoes off.
To take a sip off of this and take a whiff off of this. I said, I know you like that. Is it me or do you marvel? But this bottle got me thinking we'll be waking up tomorrow. No need to look so thorough. Every time I touch a road, you know say everything arrow. You and your girlfriends are welcome to follow. I'm spilling my drink, she a dance and a wink and it looks like I go. 3 after party, sipping on Bacardi with a shorty and you know we not run never there.
When the party's supposed to run out, what you gonna do when the Nouveau's supposed to run out? What you gonna do when the Hailey's supposed to run out? What you gonna do when the Patrol is supposed to run out? What you gonna do? Who's real? Who's real? Who's fake? Who's fake? I'm real, that's no debate, I got mass appeal, I know they gon' hate, but I take that hating and turn it into motivation. Sometimes I be so impatient, cause I wanna achieve what I wanna achieve right now. All we do is turn up, but I gotta pipe down. I'm a rapper that they like now. Rappers got power, but don't know how to use it, so all that power is better off useless. They feed you all these lies, you eat it up like breakfast. So don't be mad when they on to the next shit, and they leave you in the wind. I told you this before, that they'll do it again. You didn't listen the first time, you was out by your first line. It's the worst time, and I can't feel for you. What's up? They ask me what's what, I tell them that's that, and they ask me what's what. Don't believe everything you seen on the television, cause that's just the way you're telling lies through the vision. What's up? They ask me what's what, I tell them that's that, and they ask me what's what. Don't believe everything you seen on the television, cause that's just the way you're telling lies through the vision. What's up?
From your head to your feet, to your tip of your hands. From your head to your feet, to your tip of your hands. Show, let's make it happen, DJ.
Precisely kissed by the sun and the moon and eclipse. Most people never get the view you resist. This natural world of you. So with this, I call the natural world in you to exist amongst the living and show all the children how we should be looking and what we should be building for the future. No wigs, no lie. All I really want is you, no lie. Hear my cry from the Tubman City radius. Please let the ancestors' lessons awaken us. All the extra eyebrows and makeup. Baby, you don't have to be somebody else to grace us. With your presence, I would love to bask in. Is it really you, though? For real, I'm just asking. I don't wanna get to know you, then meet somebody else later. After you peel off the layers, show me that you love yourself. Not with your words, but how you carry yourself when you walk amongst the world. Template for all the young black girls that's lost, wishing that melanin would just rub off.
Like a temporary tattoo. Is that you or your representative? Be you outlandish or conservative? I prefer no additives or preservatives. The purpose is a deep connection, not no surface shit. Don't get me wrong, I love it how you dress it up, but don't mess it up. Have that goddess within stepping up in defense, telling you, teacher, don't teach me no nonsense. All you hear is work the kinks out, condition that kitchen, dismissing the fact that no matter how often you relax, Africa snaps back with them naps. Perhaps we need to backtrack and extract how the creamy crack attacked the psyche of blacks. How to care for our natural hair on the long list of shit missed and forgot. Reminisce through afros and cornrows, Nazi dreads and peaceful locks. Displayed in classrooms and catwalks, from offices to auction blocks. But you've been tricked to feel less than with curly kinks up top. It's time for all that bullshit to stop. For the queens, we exhibit eternal love and concern, not temporary like perms. But it's vital that you learn how to discern the real from the unreal. That's one of the 10 cardinal virtues. We share this in love, not to hurt you, not to fault you, but to exalt you. Beyond the perceptions of those who once sold and bought you. Through what I say and what I do, show you it's true. All I want is you.
Yeah, all I want is you. Baby, all I want is you now. Sister, naturally strong, 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 strong.
What you put on your scalp can affect your mental. Baby, nothing's coincidental. These chemicals can cause breast cancer and such. Chemical imbalances that drive you nuts. It's just self-hate, but it's killing us now. You may have trouble with the date, but the time is now to be who you naturally are. Don't deny it. Be proud of the kink in your hair. Don't fry it. Instead, change your diet. Drink more water. Eat leafy greens. Stay away from the slaughter. Cleanse your shrine with the diet alkaline. All I want is you when the time's divine. Lay back, take our time. Sip the honey wine. Pull out our beads and shit in front of the shrine. It's all in our DNA. We ain't remembering. Our enemy is cured, okay? We keep pretending. If we live like somebody else, somehow, some way, it'll bring us wealth. Nah.
All I want is you. Beneath the fashion, the shoes, and the dew resides an empress of relentless beauty. As a man, it's my duty to adore you, do for you, never ignore you. Reassure you that what the creator has blessed you with is legit. You're well equipped, agile and quick. I must admit and admire. Fresh out the box, ready to rock, no assembly required. Your natural essence is presence enough to make the rookie of the year retire. Cause he don't wanna be a player no more. Make a rude boy pull out your chair and open your door. All that without weave down your back or creamy crack in your pores. Goddess don't make mistakes, but she does make it man endure. And I'm more than sure, it's the real you we adore. No need to conceal you anymore. Them fakes and phonies, man, I walk right past them. Cause I'm looking for that organic orgasm. Roll them eyes up in them head back spasms. Up against the door, down to the floor type passion. Self-hate, we smashing. Afterglow, we basking. Sister, I'm asking. Sister, I'm asking.
Not just your hair, but your personality. No other can compare with your reality. I love your consciousness. Your hair is only your reflection, a bit of perfection. I'm thankful for this blessing. Now, all I want is you. Now, all I want is you now.
Now let's get it all in perspective. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice. Now let's get it all in perspective. Y'all appointed me to bring rap.
Now who you rolling with? I hope the freaky, funky, overflowing know the fit. They talking game and don't even know the code of it. Well, I get it cracking like the ultimate hacker. Sack a rapper, wash him down with a snapple after I'm fully fit. Fully equipped, take a sip from the ladle. Sit in front of my rhyme book on the table and make it happen. Be my mind and my pen, we be macking steady, elevating, building and going up like Manhattan. Peep my surroundings, my sound is at the bottom of the rotten, forgotten like a fetus. focus. Now we like a fungus upon the microphone and speakers. Petroleum this bar, PEMG, all the reapers. Terror said we all the sleepers. And when we go anywhere, I swear we go the deepest. You on the side sucking your teeth, you are a penis. So keep me in the phallus. In sight while we tightrope with incredible balance. Putting rappers in the challenge. Out of your mind thinking I'ma let it go. You tryna run up on mine, then I gotta let you know. Petroleum on the rise, I gotta be on the low. Why this even a surprise? But honestly, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know. I throw up my OU rig, bacon stunts and 13 to nothing. My spot is what they covet. You hear them huffing and puffing. People I hear them saying they want me to suffer from something. I blow them to oblivion when I press on the button, then the war's on. Some of y'all done did it for years and it's so wrong. I don't do this for the 90s, that ever long gone. Trap, boom, bap, whatever we can all bomb. 103 go Uno, you know I'm from the now born. Static, sporadic, addict, grammatically added in my attic. Now who wanna combat it? Never had it, it's in my genetics. I credit, I said it, don't let it, leave it, forget it. Wait, remember that second edit, it said it's Sega, then credit me when you play it. It's in my DNA, my database like singing, they love it and gotta have it for this all of the time. You must be out of your mind thinking I'ma let it go. You tryna run up your mind and I gotta let you know. Patrolling I'm on the rise, I gotta be on the low. Why this even a surprise, but honestly I don't know.
Oh yeah. I remember all the times I was calling you back. I was waiting by the side, you wasn't calling me back. Now you hit me all the time, I ain't calling you back. Don't hit my line, hey. Don't hit my line, hey. Don't hit my line, I ain't calling you back. I ain't tryna be a slime, I'm just telling you facts. Don't hit my line, hey. Back then, we put in work for these racks them. Where was you at then? You was a snack then. You think I'm calling you back, you wanna crack stem. I'm with some Jones and we jamming like a Mac 10. I'm like nah to the nah. Next girl I'm bringing home to my mama. One that really a lady like Gaga. You draga on Jaja. Why you a call me so? We don't hear phones, we in party mode. You know we no fatigue like army clothes. We don't hardly doze and still. I remember all the times I was calling you back. I was waiting by the side, you wasn't calling me back. Now you hit me all the time, I ain't calling you back. Don't hit my line, hey. Don't hit my line, hey. Don't hit my line, I ain't calling you back. I ain't tryna be a slime, I'm just telling you facts. Don't hit my line, hey. You bugging, you buzzing my line for nothing. If it's something we was supposed to get into, we done it. I'm cutting my phone off and cutting you hoes off. I'm with the one for me, she currently kicking her clothes off. I might hit it and doze off. Her kitten is so soft and she love being on top. There's no boss, we be dating indoors, low cost. But you be wanting too much, that's your loss. And I ain't tryna hear that things change, people change. The type of shit you do be getting people stained. You ain't valid cause I know you got an evil brain. You should be ashamed, but you proud though. I remember all the times I was calling you back. I was waiting by the side, you wasn't calling me back. Now you hit me all the time, I ain't calling you back. Don't hit my line, hey. Don't hit my line, hey. Don't hit my line, I ain't calling you back. I ain't tryna be a slime, I'm just telling you facts. Don't hit my line, hey. Don't hit my line, hey. Don't hit my line, hey. Don't hit my line,
Neset. We in here, we in the building. Green Studio NYC. It's where we making things happen. Hey.
What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then? To you. What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then?
True.
Born captive in this land of dairy and honey, where they get drunk off religion and think time is money. Africans always been here, set up for annihilation. The man, you ought to be scared. I track time like the Incas and Mayans, trying to reenact the time when the earth was still thriving. Didn't need cleansing, man and women remembering. Respect nature, no compromising for the paper. Your calendar wrong, man, no wonder you late. Change the 200, it's 6248. No wonder you can't relate, you need a paradigm shift. Crackers buying time cause they wanna exist. Forever I'll resist these times of Babylon. Strengthen the youth so Tubman City lives on to the next dimension. Time was never contingent on how we track it or how we choose to spend it.
Yeah, what happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then? To you. What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then? The truth. Time is our currency, to be spent, traded, and accumulated. Hated in the AM en route to the plantation, counting down to the next vacation as the clock is punched. Move slow on Fridays at quick at lunch. That's relativity. Time can play both the warden and the prisoner. Keeper of the rhythm stirred in the gumbo of this rough free flow. Yet trapped in the bars of the beats. Oh, we know how to bend it, transcend it and expand its relevance. Periodically table its elements and sentence it to forever battle the pyramids. Deja vu it like Denzel did. Invoke Jehudi and Osar to condescend it. Then witness them split it up like two co-defendants. Black time bandits, overstand it.
What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then?
To you.
What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then?
The truth.
It's like a shotgun straight to the head. Awaken your mind and resurrect the ungrateful dead. Escape the dread of heading to a spiritual grave. Lyrically blazed, uplift and spiritually saved. Man from self like a miracle came from the heavens above with wisdom, just to hear him complain. Talking about time is money. Yet the time spent on chasing it by the mind is funny. Nothing really to laugh at. The way we blast cats for cash, trading the true light for the lime like dummies. See, time will concede to enemies to relieve you. Put you out your source of misery and release you into the old earth that conceived you. Pollute the air that you breathe with evil. I don't have to remind time is running out, but I ain't say to resort to life behind crime and gunning out. Truth will resurrect these righteous seeds for light to bleed. New dawn every time the sun is out.
What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then?
To you.
What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then? Time running constant, nothing wrong with tracking it by sundial or flooding of the Nile. The concept of time is deeply rooted in our hearts and DNA, still dormant today. I wonder when the time will come for revelation. Time is now for spiritual elevation. You got time on your cell phone, time on your wrist, time to make beats, time to write hits, time to go to work, time to go to school. At times you keep your cool, sometimes you act a fool. No time like now to reinforce, take action, reclaim hours in a timely fashion. Time's mathematics, that's how we manage to track it. Sound barrier, that's how we manage to crack it. Form hack it, and that's a perfect time marker. Way before Europe when all earthlings are darker. When everything in balance, or should I say my yacht? In 2012, you think time will stop?
What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then?
To you.
What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then?
The truth.
6248, another drought. Just a few years left and the clock is running out. Running about all around the clock, like the big and the little hand. Ayo, time is like the middleman of everything between the start and the end of a more peaceful time and space and place. Life and death awaits, better guard your gates. Heaven is in the mind, why we starve for grace? Minority labor, but the harvest great. From inside the mind, the aura hard to break. soul is granted. Never take my soul for granted. And that's word to everything that controls this planet. Time to reap what you sown and planted with interest. Fuck politics, time for overstanding. That's word to the double edge, grazing my tongue. Your time will burn out just like the rays of the sun.
Time, that was sublime. For your cellar, you rent it by the dime, but they give it to you free after 9. Daylight savings lines. 4 centuries stolen, the ultimate crime. The sun don't rise or set, y'all, they lying. I said the sun don't rise or set. The sun does not rise or set, they are lying. The sun is right where it's been all the damn time. And we try to clock it with seasons and signs, giving it reasons and rhymes. Same thing with time. The only thing actually moving is our minds. Through our thoughts, we pass time. Give me a second, okay. Wait a minute, I got you. Riddle me this. If I lapped you like the long hand at 2:30, right? And if recorded time was actually true, would we still need to fall back an hour or spring forward at 2? Good point. So what year is it exactly? What year is it to you? Ask the Chinaman, ask the Hindu, ask the Jew. You can bet to one of them 3 it ain't millennium number 2. Sure enough. And ain't one of them aforementioned even half as old as you, African. Not half. That's a fraction. Represented with a 1 over a 2. The 1 is you.
What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then to you? What happens to time when time's up? Time tells all things traveling, unraveling from atoms to galaxies, all things are gathering. When the chips all fall down, what's gonna matter then to you?
Yeah, we do it. Let's get it. Rapping been the same since 06. All these rappers talk about is moving bricks. All these rappers talk about is hitting licks. They ain't educating, they ain't regulating, they ain't demonstrating what they really know. They just encourage you to sell blow and all sorts of negativity. They ain't about that life, the life they live and be. They tell you all sorts of lies. They speak for the corporation and the enterprise. Rappers revolution, then they turn it backwards. Everything I say is real, I can't take back words. All I do is grind hard and shine hard. Work in the winter, stunt in the summer. Every day I'm a winner and you can't get another man like me. I'm the man they like me. Rapping been the same, so I'm changing the game. 4 quarters for $1, 6 for $1. That's typical. You ain't lyrical, and you claim that you spiritual. If that don't give, well, I don't know why your money going down, mine's going up, and even barefaced. You ain't know it's us. Life on the edge, got me on the cusp. You asking what's the problem? Why don't you look up in the mirror? You asking what's the problem? I can't make it no more clearer, cause rap ain't been the same. They talking about they trying to make some change, but I don't see them doing anything. They ain't trying to make no change. They ain't trying to make no change. Fabricating rhymes, that's a rapper's specialty. Sign of the times, I'm saying it preferably, cause ain't no nonsense gon' end me. This the movement, I'm more than 10 deep. I ain't bagging up drugs, I'm bagging up oil, bagging up incense. Some people ain't loyal. Everything fresh, no need for it to spoil. Doing my thing ever since a youngin'. As you can see, it's been a long time coming. Like 100 miles and running, race to the finish line. They try to finish mine, but it's hard work and preparation. That's like what's next to being patient. Had to wait my turn, take my time, cause I had to learn that the world is mine. I could be what I wanna be, do what I wanna do, see what I wanna see. I'm living life, what about you? Play the hand that you was dealt. Don't take a handout, do it for yourself. You wanna be self-sufficient, you wanna do things under your permission. I know it's a mission, go with your intuition. I know you can't hear, but sometimes you gotta listen, cause rap ain't been the same. They talking about they trying to make some change, but I don't see them doing anything. They ain't trying to make no change. They ain't trying to make no change. Yet another decree stolen from you and me. The ancestors of the Nile Valley left us other messages too, like let food be your medicine, and let your medicine be food.
Why is food and drugs under the same administration? They putting drugs in the food to keep money accumulating now. They like to call it additives and preservatives, slowly killing everybody that purchase it. Can you pronounce what's on the back of the label? Then that shit we need to keep off our dinner table now. The food is what's fueling these diseases, paying rich doctors all these medical fees, but they never cure you, they just keep you in need. Cut cut you open for surgery and let your pockets bleed. See, we got away from what we used to eat. We forgot we were kidnapped and forced to eat meat. We ate from the earth, so we communicated with it. We cut the conversation, now check the situation. See, blacks the leaders in heart disease, cancer. We give them money like pills is the answer. Damn, I'd be wrong if I didn't pass the info. Hormones in the food got you thinking like a nympho. Wonder why all these young girls so thick, like a baseball player. Steroids is it. They got it in the vegetables, the fruit, the meat, and all the fast food they be selling in the street. It's a war going on, and our diet must reflect it. We all got the power, we just gotta direct it. Neglected never. Refer to the better nature that Hotep's the father of medicine.
Come on, son. Warning. Side effects may include bloating of the brain cells, activation of dormant DNA, third eye vision, and subsequent loss of religion. Propensities to use words like cracker, small hat. Please consult the metaphysician before ingesting.
Yeah.
You keep trusting the enemy with your well-being. Black man, black woman, what is it you're not seeing? Deaf, dumb, blind, and sick, all the while slaving to keep them rich. Wake up and read the label.
Yeah. Tell that cracker keep them crumbs on his table.
Check this. All the doctors get a financial kickback. They diagnose you, prescribe this, prescribe that. Never once mention any side effect. The pharmaceutical company keeps sliding them checks. Yo, they falsifying tests so you'll believe you got the bug. Tax you monthly to keep you buying drugs. Try to pass natural remedies to your people in the slums. The FDA is suit up, come after you with guns. Medicinal mobsters, all about the funds. A country on drugs, keep the population dumb. We got the information, but what we gonna do? Die from mad cow or the avian flu? I try so hard to stay away from man-made. Wrong foods, revert mentality back to slave. Fluoride in your water just to make you behave. Wrong food, revert mentality back to slave. Black community filled up with stop, shop, and save. Wrong food, revert mentality back to slave. We gotta grow our own food, agriculture's our trade. Wrong food, revert mentality back to slave.
Wrong food will revert your mentality black to slave.